Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be going over how I built my side glutes from home. There's a couple of things that I do regarding with all my workouts to make sure that I'm seeing them progress and seeing it actually grow. I'm going to show you all those exercises. They are all in the lateral plane. Anytime you move the ankle away from the midline of the body, that is technically called abduction. We're going to do lying hip abduction, standing hip abduction, fire hydrants, and we're going to do curtsy lunges. All of these, you're going to be stepping outside. Like I said, when I first did this workout, I was not going in expecting to see such gains in like my side glutes. I didn't even know that they can grow like that, but apparently so. I just thought I was doing another glute workout at the time, but no. This is what I use. I will be showing you guys how to track it to make sure that the pressure is still increasing and that I'm not getting too comfortable so we can get that growth. I'm gonna open a brand new pack of cannula for y'all because I cannot find my handy dandy pair. I've had that pair that y'all have seen me using for a year plus. No, 2 years. I've been using that pair for 2 years now. She's gonna test and try her products before she puts them on the market, okay? Just saying. Got our fresh pack of cannulas open. You're gonna make sure that you're not laying too far back. Your hips aren't too far back, and it's not too much weight forward. You want to be right, like in line with your midline, and then you want to be right in the middle. I know it can be kind of painful right here. Before I gain a little extra muscle right there, you kind of, you know what I'm saying? You kind of get on that bone. Depending on the angle, it is okay to lean a little bit further back, but just make sure not too much. And remember, keep leaning yourself back up and turn the toe in. 7, 8, 5 more. Woo, okay. I'm not gonna lie, perceived effort for that, I will be putting an 8. And this is a low weight, but okay, we're gonna do the same thing, other leg. If you're just starting out and doing these from home, since I know you don't have cannula yet, I'm still gonna show you how you can still do this exercise at home. You may not feel it as much as I did in my glutes because of where the weight is placed. That's why I use these. Still want to do it, you still definitely can. You still will feel something. It still will work if you put it here, right here, halfway between the knee and the hip joint. And then you're just gonna slowly turn up. I definitely still feel the activation, but y'all can hear me clearly talk. I'm not in no pain. I'm okay. I feel the activation, but no pain. So that's just the different level of intensity, you know what I mean, that I was talking about. But definitely, like, you know, if you up the weight, you'll feel it more. The sale starts Thanksgiving at midnight, okay? So have your plate and have your phone. Okay, we're about to get into a curtsy lunge. Just for reference, like, just so you know, you're going to hate me after this, like absolutely hate me, not like me. Probably in the first 3 reps, but let's get it going. With feet shoulder width apart. So don't come out too wide, don't be too narrow. Let's say you start off on the left leg, you're gonna bring that leg behind you at a diagonal, bend the knee, come down, and then while you're proceeding to come up, step back right where you were parallel. Make sure that your toes aren't turned. Bring that leg back behind you about 30 degrees or so, bend at a 90, and then when you push off with this opposite leg, bring it up slowly. So there should be weight of this opposite leg. Does that make sense? Whatever dog this is, he don't want you to get this information. You know, the dogs don't want you being fine. Anyway, you're gonna bring it's late. It's too late. Okay, you're going to put your weight back here, put it all on the opposite leg slowly, and then at a 90. And remember, you're at this diagonal. This is what makes it a lateral plane movement. Up, then back. down, then back. Start here, step back, and slow. That you want to do is keep your core tight and engaged. Like, let everything help you through this movement. 2, 1. I don't like me right now. Like, why would I choose to do this? Okay, other leg, other side. Move down, diagonal, foot behind, all the weight on the foreleg. Slowly coming up. You see how I'm not coming up? Slowly coming up. Come up almost to a stand. Just don't let the knee lock. But you can come all the way up, but just keep a bending knee. 6, good. Keep the chest up, shoulders back. 5, 4 more. 4, 3, 2 more. 2, 1 more. I hope y'all getting y'all ready for the sale. I hope so. It's that 2. What is that, right? 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 more. 3, 2, 1. I don't remember what I gotta say. Whew, other side, let's go. Keep the chest up, because that's gonna help you engage your core more. A lot of these moves, like this compound movement, you're engaging at least 4 or 5 muscles at once. So that's how it ends up being a core exercise too, is 4. 1 more. Woo! Woo! Let's just get it in real quick. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, because I know that lactic acid has built up. Okay, here we go. 11, and you can start on any leg. You see how I started on the right? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more on this side, 4, 3, 2 more, almost done, 2, down, and come up 1. So pathway, make sure that you're working on that. It'll get better and smoother. 4, 3 more. 3, 2, 1. So another thing that I've noticed, I'll say this because we about to go on our 2-minute break, so I'm gonna take 30 seconds of your break. When I started working on my pathways and making my movements more fluid, I noticed like faster gains and everything. So it really helped my workouts to work on that. So work on that too. Minutes. If you don't want to just be sitting by your phone because you feel like you might clock out and you know what I'm saying, just be like, forget the workout, you can do this for 2 minutes. Literally just do this, hold, and then come back down. And it's gonna actually help you work on your deep core and get those muscles even stronger, which is gonna help with building glutes. All right. How was that 15 seconds I left y'all out y'all break? I hope it was restoring. Okay, so the next thing we're about to move on to is going to be standing hip abductions. All you need to do is you can lean up against the wall. Don't lean on it, like don't, you know, if you just use it to kind of keep your balance and to out and up off of the floor. The little twist to it is you're gonna lift your foot out of the floor. I want to be the motion with your foot. I promise you, all this little stuff matters. All this, like when you do makeup, the little smallest thing pulls it all together. I can feel it without the ankle weight even on yet. So let's have some fun. This is what you can do while you're, you know, building your pathways and before you progress to the next resistance. You you don't have cannula yet, you still want to try it, and this will work fine. I say for about no more than 3 weeks, and that's pushing it because our muscle fibers recover pretty quickly. So, cool. And then you're going to do the same motion coming out. See, I can still feel this one. It's just not the same intensity, which if you're first starting out, that's perfect, because then you're going to build up to the next level, you know. It'll help you to get those pathways smooth. Just make sure not to get comfortable here if you want to grow. Okay. Woo. Other side. 11. Let's do 10 more. 10. 9. Nothing changes with the pathway with this one. Everything's still the same. Like I said, I'm feeling it with that one too. I am not biased. I am not biased because of my product. I feel that one too. So practice these pathways with no weight. Once your pathways are good, I promise you cannula will be up and ready to order. Okay, so come out and out, same thing, and out. And with the weight on my ankle, it's even harder to keep that angle out. You know what I mean? So it really just, I'm gonna bring the foot out. Woo! 4, 3 more. Do the same thing with the opposite leg coming out. And see, I would say if you can, don't even lean on the wall. If you need it, definitely use it. But if you're at the point where you've been training for a while and you have that balance built up, do these as most as you can with trying to keep your posture upright yourself, because that activates more muscle groups and it's just gonna make you progress even faster. That balance factor is huge in like getting yourself to grow fast. So here we go. You see, I'm trying my best to stand up straight as I can. Of course, I'm gonna lean to the side. Okay, so that is standing hip abduction. Next, have another 2-minute break. Yes. Lay all the way back. You can rest your head on a pillow if you want. Doesn't matter, you're at home. Lift here, place them back down. Lift here, BRB. But yeah. Who came to say hi. Welcome back. That heart rate should still be booming, so let me know. But let's get into exercise number 3. I was saying that this is she heard it was a hot one, and it's true. I'm referring to the fire hydrants. Here and here. The thing that I see in the gym a lot is this, like this, around the thighs. And that's the resistance for the fire hydrant. And then you do that for months, and then you wonder why we're not getting hot girl. It's because that resistance is going to get old fast. So I'm going to show you 2 different ways you can do this from home. Okay. So 12. We're going to do 11 of these. 11. Bring it 35 degrees out. Also make sure that you're not like arching the back. Pull the back in. It should be flat like a table. 6. 5, 4 more, 4, 3, 2 more, 2, 1 more. You can take the weight, place it here, and then place it behind the kneecap, and then come out like this. The thing about the kneecap is just that it's an extra thing to worry about. That's all. Just have to do, but you got to do what you got to do, you know. So without cannula, that's the other way. All right, I wanted to show you can even do a resistance band under the hips. But remember what I say about resistance. Just don't get comfortable there, y'all. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I don't hate resistance bands. They just have their place, and it's limited. It's okay. We're gonna do one more set. Switch to the other. So, cause don't be overly concerned with how fast you can kick up high. Once again, it's more of a control thing. So you only want to be coming up like 35, 40 degrees, because you don't want all your weight to be over here like this. You get me? So 10. Let's do 9 more. 9. Only coming up as high as your balance is allowing you to, without everything being on the other side. 6 more. 6. 5 more. 5. 4. 3 more. 3. 2. 1 more. And relax. Okay. So let's log this. This was a fire hydrant, and I did 8 pounds, and I did 12 reps, and I did 2 sets, and the burn perceived effort is like a 4. Workout is complete. As always, if you have any questions, please leave them down below. I love talking to y'all. I love answering y'all's questions. I was getting a lot of questions, like I said, about if you do this at home just with resistance bands, will it work, or can I do something with no equipment? No. And I'm not trying to be mean. There's a lot of videos on YouTube of home workouts with resistance bands for the glutes, for growth specifically, and that is a bold-faced lie. So I just want to give y'all all the tools up front, because like I said, I want this to be a channel where you can watch, and when you implement these things, you actually grow. You don't just feel it while you're doing EA dolls. And if you subbed, you're an EA doll. So buy EA dolls, and buy if you didn't sub yet.